to Circle Sanctuary's Midsummer Magic Full Moon Circle. I'm Dame Judith of Circle Sanctuary. Thank you for joining us this evening or for watching later. Tonight, I'm going to welcome our presenters. And first off, it is my honor and pleasure to introduce our High Priestess and Senior Minister, Reverend Selena Fox.
Happy full moon, happy midsummer. Today, June 24th, is known as Midsummer Day in many parts of the world. Indeed, there are people keeping alive old traditions, dancing around a Scandinavian maypole, which is actually in June. This is from Sweden. And this is also known as the strawberry moon. Strawberries are delights at this time of year, not only in North America, for a number of Native American tribes have called this moon the strawberry moon because that's when they come ripe. But strawberries figure into Swedish and Finnish and other European traditions for midsummer. And tonight is a supermoon, which means that the moon is a bit closer to the earth. Therefore, if you have clear skies, you can see a bigger and brighter moon. Full moon right, midsummer night. Full moon right, midsummer night. Full moon right, midsummer night. Welcome.
Thank you. Nikki, you have some circle announcements for us.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our June Midsummer Magic Full Moon Circle. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. So we just have a few announcements for this evening. Remember to check the Circle Sanctuary website at www.circlesanctuary.org for more information about all of these events. Take a look at the Circle Sanctuary website also, or the CSN podcast Facebook page for a full schedule of the upcoming podcast for the month. Our next full moon circle theme will be the Sacred Garden, and it will be held on Friday, July 23rd. Circle Sanctuary will be holding our Green Spirit Festival at the end of July. Watch the website or Facebook for upcoming details about that. Also, be sure to sign up for the Circle Times Bulletin on Circle's website, or just send an email to circle@circlesanctuary.org and ask to be added to the list in order to keep up on info about all Circle events and other relevant news. Please also consider supporting Circle through joining our membership program. Members receive a quarterly newsletter, a membership patch and card, and membership also includes discounts on products and events. You can also help support Circle by donating to the Circle Sanctuary COVID-19 Relief Fund or by shopping our online resource shop. I think that's everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikki. Laura, I now invite you to cast our circle.
Hello, everybody. Laura Gonzalez here in Chicago, Illinois, the land of the Potawatomi, the Menominee, and the Miami. And again, once again, with the magic of the internet, I'd ask you all to join us with a few gestures for air, for fire, for earth, and for water, so we can all together, even though we're separated physically, we are in the magic of internet together, casting our circle. So a deep breath in and out. I call upon the guardians of the East, the energy of air, to come and join us in our circle this evening, to bring with you your energies of inspiration, ideas, and thoughts. Welcome, air, so might it be. To the south, I call upon the guardians of fire to come and join us in our circle tonight, to bring with you the spark of life, energy, and vitality. Hail and welcome, fire, so might it be. To the guardians of the west, to the element of water, we ask you to join us in our circle and bring with you your abilities of adaptation, fluidity, and movement. Hail and welcome water, so mote it be. To the north, to the earth, to the guardians of north, we ask you to come and join us and bring stability, prosperity, abundance, and foundation. Hail and welcome earth, so mote it be. To the cosmos above, please give us your blessings and join our circle tonight. Hail and welcome, so mote it be. To the earth below, thank you for giving us sustenance on midsummer night and for giving us life. Hail and welcome, so mote it be. To spirit who is always within, without, above, below, and around. Hail and welcome, so mote it be. Our circle is cast in community. Blessed be.
Thank you, Laura. I now call on Georgette to give a summer fire energy invocation.
So this little moon has many names, as Selena mentioned. Among them are the mead moon, the lover's moon, rose moon, or strawberry moon. And those are just some of the names that we know. But no matter the name, this is a time when we've definitively waved goodbye to the spring and the wheel has turned to the summer's heat. This is a month of warmth when we celebrate abundance and joy. Pleasure and physicality are very much a part of this lunar period. It's a good time to do things for yourself and your body and to share the deliciousness of life with those that you care for. So in this lunar cycle, we work with heat and warmth. So I share with you this invocation that I've written, a call to summer's southern fire. Eyes have opened, a spark ignites. Send a flare on the beam of your glance. With heated vision, look toward us, dancing for you in the moonlight twilight. Sword of the south aflame, plunge into our very core. With daring, set our hearts alight, simmer the blood and swell the veins. Fill the flesh with liquid fire, boil the sap that firms the leaf. You are the heat that warms our skin, flush with the burn of renewed desire. We honor the spark of summer and the heat of the southern fire. Blaze brightly among us, within us, and around us. So mote it be.
Thank you, Georgette. I now ask Richard to kindle the moon fire.
The most used fire circle at Circle Sanctuary is centrally located between the summer kitchen and the temple room, so it is a quick and easy to get to. A fire is kindled there at all Circle Sanctuary festivals. People hang out there, poke the fire, share a beverage, and talk. I light this beeswax candle in anticipation of future full moon circle fires. So mote it be.
Thank you, Richard. Now that our moon fire is lit, I invite all of the presenters here this evening to light your candle. And raise them high to welcome in the spirit of midsummer magic. May the triple moon goddess, the sun god, the fairies and gnomes, and all of the protectors of nature here on earth join us in celebrating this beautiful time of year. Let us honor their inspiring presence in this circle and in ourselves. May each of us in this sacred space beneath the full moon project outward our lunar magic of peace, harmony, and unconditional love. Let's rejoice, be merry, and give thanks for our time together this evening. Blessed be. Selena?
Let us connect with the power of the full moon at midsummer time. I invite you to imagine the moon above you, flowing down within you. Imagine yourself being in tune with the midsummer moon. And I invite you to do this chant with me. We are in tune with midsummer moon. 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 So be it.
And Steve, I now believe you have the first of two poems for our evening.
Yes, this one was actually published in 1906 by Rudyard Kipling, otherwise better known as the author of The Jungle Book. And this is from a piece called Puck of Pook's Hill, specifically Tree Song. There's a bit of this you'll that has been said very familiar by many pagans. Of all the trees that grow so fair, old England to adorn, greater are none beneath the sun than oak and ash and thorn. Sing, oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all of a midsummer morn. Surely we sing no little thing, oak and ash and thorn. Oh, do not tell the priest our plight, or he would call it a sin. But we have been in the woods all night, a conjuring summer in. And we bring you news by word of mouth, good news for cattle and corn. Now as the sun come up south with oak and ash and thorn. So sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all of the midsummer morn. England shall bide till judgment tide by oak and ash and thorn.
Thank you, Steve. Bree.
Shall I compare thee to a summer day by William Shakespeare? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed. And every fair from fair sometimes decline, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou oust. Nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when internal lines to time thou growst. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. So mote it be.
Thank you, Bree. And now Robin is going to regale us with some PSG memories.
For a long time, summer solstice was simply at the time of the longest daylight to me. Then I went to my first pagan spirit gathering, and it quickly became a time rich in traditions. I chose words from 2 journal entries over 2 different PSGs to create this poem. Finding Summer Solstice Traditions, June 2001. Arriving hot and sweaty, squeezing my tent in between the road with porta potties, a group of tents surrounding a huge kitchen setup, and the tent of another woman also there for the first time. Camping alone, not sure she'd stay. Neither was I. She and I talked about them, meaning everyone there but us. And then so many things. Coyote Run's concert. Open your heart, laugh with the stars, be a child again. Morning meetings. Every day should start this way, in community, with singing, coffee, muffins, and laughter. The Dances for Universal Peace with Ed and Linda. The new moon of Diana, dark moon of Hecate, the full moon of Selene, now lights our sacred way. And suddenly, there is no them. We are all us. We greet the sun each day together at morning meeting. Penny teaches us belly dancing and ribbon dancing. We help complete the turtle mound one evening. The elegant simplicity of early morning solstice ritual and the grandeur of community solstice ritual that night enchant us. And on the last full day, how can it be the last full day already? On the last full day, the fairy play. Hugin the Bard co-created it with the children, not for them. A relevant social message conveyed through the children's acting and Hugin's songs. So proud of our children. I'd only met a few days before. So sorry PSG is ending, but it was really only a beginning. Let's jump to 2005, and the June full moon came to PSG. Standing outside Cafina's, listening to Spiral Rhythm's late night concert, they sing "The Moon is High" on this night of power. Looking up at the starry sky and seeing the full moon rising over the trees. Without prompting, we turn and face the moon, arms raised, and sing along. For how long? No one knows. We are between the worlds in sacred space, carried by the music. During each full moon since, just for a moment, I'm back at Wisteria, honoring the moon and adding my voice to the song. Our hands are raised to the four directions. Spirit power is ours again. Blessed be.
Thank you, Robin, for those wonderful memories. So now I'm going to sing Fairy Night Songs by Gary Stadler. Sounds of the forest in sweet harmony, we give the gift of our song to the fairy. Dancing a spiral, we sing without care. On fairy night wings, our songs fill the air. The songs in the night as we dance round the flame. The fairy night songs are never the same. The words from our lips as we sing for the night impart to the fae our heart's truest sight. Dancing a spiral, magic fills the air. On fairy night wings, we sing just to share. Making a circle of magic and light, watch silently by the fae of the night. The songs that we sing are midsummer's delight. The fairy night songs are always just right. The words from our lips as we sing our praise impart to the fae our heart's magic gaze. Our hearts full of love and our arms open wide, we hold the key to the fairy's delight. The songs in our hearts belong in the air. The words of our wisdom we bring forth to share. The songs in the night as we dance round the flame. The fairy night songs are never the same. The words from our lips as we sing for the night impart to the fae our heart's shining light. Sounds of the forest in sweet harmony, we give the gift of our song to the fairy. Dancing a spiral, magic fills the air. On fairy night wings, our songs are so fair. The songs that we sing are midsummer's delight, and fairy night songs are ever so bright. The words from our lips as we sing for the night impart to the fae our heart's joy of life. I now invite Bree to read a poem.
This is a poem by Doreen Valente. It's called Midsummer Evening. A golden moon arising from the mist rains down enchantment upon Avalon. As in the dreams of antique alchemists, the great works opposite are joined in one. By sunset light, the pilgrims climb the Tor, whose roofless tower points to infinity. They whisper tales of legendary lore, seen the hills in sacred trinity. One round green hill, the Sangral's bow recalls, another bears a thorn bent by the wind. The third, the Tor's steep side, where glowing falls, the last red gleam, the sunset gleams behind. The spirit of the vision spreads its wings, invisible and soundless over the sky. Vibrant and numinous, the holy things, in pageant, sensed unseen, are passing by. Inscrutable, that face of lunar gold sees the illumined mysteries unfold. So mote it be.
Thank you so much, Bree. Nikki, you have another poem for us.
Tonight I'm going to be reading Summer Sun, written by Robert Louis Stevenson. Great is the sun, and wide he goes, through empty heaven without repose. And in the blue and glowing days, more thick than rain, he showers his rays. Though closer still the blinds we pull, to keep the shady parlor cool, yet he will find a chink or two, to slip his golden fingers through. The dusty attic spider clad, he through the keyhole maketh glad, and through the broken edge of tiles, into the laddered hayloft smiles. Meantime his golden face around, he bears to all the garden ground, and sheds a warm and glittering look among the ivy's inmost nook. Above the hills, along the blue, round the bright air with footing true, to please the child, to paint the rose, the gardener of the world he goes. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikki. And now, Steve.
And of course, how could it be midsummer without a little something from Midsummer Night's Dream by the Bard? In which case Puck first says, "How now, spirit, whither wander thou?" And the fairy replies, "Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon sphere, and I serve the fairy queen to dew her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall her pensioners be, in their cold coat spots you see, those be rubies, fairy favors. In those freckles live their saviors. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lob of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves come here anon."
Thank you, Steve. I now call on Laura to give us a Midsummer Magic meditation.
Everybody, thank you again. Think about summer and the magic and how this summer was so long coming, desired and received and welcome. And some of us are already moving freely in the world, but some of us are still not quite yet able to be moving freely around the world. So with the magic of imagination, which is how the divine speaks to us, I invite you to take a magical midsummer trip into the land of magic and imagination. So we're going to begin by taking some deep breaths. Sit as comfortable as you are able. Inhaling deeply into your rib cage and exhaling slowly through your mouth. And as you feel the weight of your body weighing down on the floor, on a mat or a chair or wherever it is that you're situated, feel the weight of gravity pulling you down towards the earth. And as you listen to my voice, also pay attention to the sounds outside your window. Are there birds singing? Or is it the rain pounding on your window? Or is maybe the wind blowing around? And as you let the sound take you out of your space and into the land of imagination, allow your body to become part of nature. Whether you become a winged or scaled or feathered or slithering or full of leaves or petals individual, allow yourself that my voice is only the frame that takes you out of the computer room and into the magic of midsummer. Allow the wind to sing its blessings to you and listen carefully. Allow the sun to share its warmth with you and enjoy it fully. Allow the rivers and the waters and the cascades and the fountains to share the gift of adaptability and the range of emotions that you are gifted with. Allow the earth to give you sustenance, plentiful and joy. Allow yourself interconnectedness with other creatures, whether they come your way or you go their way. Listen to the buzzing of the creatures on the sky, on the winds, to the birds singing, to the slithering ones. Observe the ones in the river, on the sea. And if you are on human flesh, allow other creatures to come and tell you their secrets. And breathe in the joy to be alive in midsummer. And exhale gratitude that will feed other creatures. And allow yourself to inhale happiness and love. And exhale love back into nature. And as you take another deep breath, allow yourself to come back into your human form. Feel your face. Feel your chest. Feel your arms. Feel your torso and your legs. Open your eyes and feel yourself back in the right here, right now, but never disconnecting from the midsummer magic. Blessed be.
Thank you, Laura. Selena, you now have some healing for us.
Triple healing on midsummer full moon night. We begin with healing for ourselves and assisting me. It's a plant of midsummer. This is yarrow, which is in bloom. It has very finely divided leaves. In fact, its name, botanical name, is Achillea millefolium, which means Achilles' thousand leaf. Where is that coming from? Well, ancient pagan mythology that the centaur Charon basically talked with Achilles about the importance of working with this plant to heal wounds. But this also is a plant of love, and it's connected with healing, with magic. Amongst those who do divination with the I Ching, old style, yarrow stalks, 50 of them, usually at least a foot long or longer, are stripped of their leaves and dried and used to consult the I Ching, which is a 5,000-year-old plus book of nature wisdom. So I invite you in the next few moments of quiet to consider what type of healing you would like to have manifest within yourself. And let that healing focus take a word or a phrase. It could be for physical healing, mental healing, social healing, energetic healing, emotional healing, spiritual healing, or a combination. Focus on that for a few moments. And we call to the spirit of yarrow, of midsummer blooms, to be with you. Wherever you may be, let this beautiful flower be a focus of your meditation. Experience yourself blooming with healing and well-being. Spirit of yarrow, be in us, be with us. Aid us, each in our own way, in our life's journey. Bless our bodies, bless our minds, bless our energy, bless our emotions, bless our connections with others, bless our spiritual life and our life that's part of the greater circle of nature of which we are all part. So some yarrow magic on supermoon, full moon, midsummer moon night. So be it. And now I invite you to call to mind those you know who are in need of healing. These might be family, friends, they may be companion creatures, it might be a place. Focus on that for a few moments and let the magic of the full moon, illuminated by the midsummer sun, send well wishes to the one or ones that you focus on as our bard plays some magic flute music for sending healing and well-being to those in need. And there may be some flute music coming in our imagination. And in actuality, so be it. And now, the third part of our midsummer magic with the supermoon is for the planet. The planet as a living being. And I have with me an oak wand. The oak is connected with midsummer. In some traditions, it is seen that the oak is at full power at summer solstice time. And as the days get shorter, the shift goes to a different plant, the holly. And at midwinter, it shifts again from the holly king, as often the holly is known, to the oak king. So with this oak wand, let us connect with the power of the oak. The oak in various places around planet Earth. The oak as a symbol of prosperity, of longevity, of well-being, of power. On this night, let us turn our thoughts to the greater community of life of which we are all part here on planet Earth, our home. I use the oak to create a sacred star known as the pinnacle, used in ancient Greek traditions. The 5 points of the star connect us with earth and air and fire and water and spirit. And I invite you to hold your hands up wherever you may be and move them to form a sphere and imagine a radiant light, all the colors in the rainbow in perfect harmony, a glowing light like a star at night. And as you imagine this sacred ball of light forming in your hands, let your attention and your intention flow into this light. And in a few moments, We send our light out to the orb that is the biosphere of planet Earth, our home. Sacred light, full moon night, sacred light, full moon night, sacred light, full moon night, sacred light, full moon light. And we send it forth, and we imagine planet Earth glowing with a radiant light as our light flows into its own vibration, healing to planet Earth, healing to planet Earth, healing to planet Earth, well-being to planet Earth, well-being to planet Earth, well-being to planet Earth. And now, in the next few moments of quiet, as you envision the Earth glowing with the light of full moon night, the light of midsummer, and the sacred light that we have all shared with it, spend a few moments now on this sacred night and let a message come to you, something that you can do to aid you in your life and your work to be part of healing on planet Earth. Reflect on that and pay attention to what might come to you in dreams tonight. Let wisdom and guidance from our working be with you, and take some specific step to help bring about a healthier planet. So be it.
Thank you, Selena. I'll now give a benediction for our evening. We give thanks for the presence of the lunar goddess of love and all the divine spirits and beings around and within us this evening. Tonight, on the heels of a powerful summer solstice, we begin a new lunar cycle and ask that whatever is for our highest and best good and the greatest good of all those around us, that we carry this light of love into the world. Awaken, rejoice, and hear that joyful song in your heart. Blessed be all things. Selena, will you now give your divine thanks and your farewell?
We honor the ancient ones and the ancestors and give thanks for the traditions of midsummer and full moon that we continue tonight. We give thanks to the divine as one, the divine as many. We give thanks to the sacred moon, the sacred sun, the sacred earth, the sacred circle of life of which we are all part. And we give thanks to each other who are joining in this rite live and later through the miracles of cyber ritual connections. May we carry our joys, our healing, our insights, our delights from our circle tonight into this next turning of the wheel. Summertime for all of us in the Northern Hemisphere, wintertime for those in the Southern Hemisphere, and this lunar cycle for us all over. So be it.
Laura, would you please now release the circle?
Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. We take a deep breath, and first and foremost, we thank the elements. Remember the gestures, the earth, the water, the fire, and the air. We thank you all for being in our circle tonight. Stay if you like, leave if you must. So mote it be. To the earth below, to the cosmos above, and to the spirit within, without and around. Thank you for being in our circle. Stay if you like, live if you must. So mote it be. Our magical midsummer circle is not open, but never broken. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be.
Chris now has a couple of words on behalf of Circle Sanctuary for us.
So good evening, everybody. I usually stay behind the scenes, and it's been my pleasure over this past year plus to have worked with this group of people to present the full moon circles every month. We do this out of the just as a service to you, but it's important to remember that Circle Sanctuary is more than just the people that are here that you see on the screen. There's a beautiful land that we support and maintain, and there's buildings and activities that we are all part of. And those, unfortunately, we've got gorgeous trees, but what we need to support doesn't grow on them. So if you could consider supporting Circle Sanctuary by joining our membership program and getting the membership benefits. They're well worth it, and it's not a large donation to become a member. There are different levels with different experiences that you can get through those levels, but the basic level is more than helpful for all of us to keep the lights on at the in the office. You can find more information at the Circle Sanctuary website, which is circlesanctuary.org, and I look forward to joining you all in membership and seeing you all soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris. And thank you all for joining in our Midsummer Magic Full Moon Circle this evening, or for watching later. I ask all our presenters to come on and hold up your candles at this wonderful summer solstice time. Join us next month for the Sacred Gardens Full Moon Circle on Friday night, July 23rd. Until then, be well, be happy, live, love, and laugh. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. So mote it be.